So Shay, why do you need a strategy? Well, this is a question I got asked from a network. I've been doing a lot of videos around strategy and people are probably going, wow, this is a bit early in the year to be doing strategy, but as I keep saying, I don't believe so. And there's 3 reasons why I believe you need a strategy. And before I go into that, there's a quote I love to share from Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Tactics without strategy is a noise before defeat. And strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. This is a book that's over a few thousand years old. And there's a lot of really good anecdotes there that we can take from business, right? So it's always worth a look at. But what are the reasons why we need a strategy? And I boil it down to 3. It used to only be 2. But now there's 3 reasons I thoroughly believe that every business can benefit and value from building and implementing a really good strategy. And the first one I always talk about is protection. Like if you've got a business, you've really got to protect the people inside. You've got to protect the business. You've got to protect your customers. You got to sometimes protect your suppliers. There's many different elements of protection. And again, going back to a military example, if you think of a fort, the goal of an army is to protect the fort and all the people inside it. Okay, it's the same with your business. Not only have you got to protect your current customers, but you got to protect your future customers too. And you do that by protecting your business and your supply chain. So the first one for me is all about protection. You need to figure out what is the best way I can protect my business in any circumstances, in any trading economy. And I always talk about doing sort of forecasting and the different types. And it used to be just the sort of good scenario, the break-even scenario, and the not so good scenario, right? And what you need to do along those journeys to make sure you can still survive and thrive. Now there's the crisis mode scenario, what we've experienced over the last few years with COVID, and now there's other world activities going on that are going to have impacts far and wide. So it's really important to understand what is protection to your business and how you're going to do it. Okay, so that's number 1. Then we talk about growth. The goal of any business should be to grow. And I always say if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And I'll come on to that reason in a minute. But the whole point of being in business is to grow. So you want to scale your business. And again, there's multiple elements of that, and you need to consider the internal, external, micro, macro, all those scenarios, so you should be able to grow. How you grow your teams, how you grow your business, your customers, your expansion, and maybe you want to go to a different demographic. So you really need to have that vision. Build a moonshot vision that's really far and beyond, and then you pair it back into something realistic over the 3, 6, 9 months, over the course of a year, and break it down into sizable chunks so you can continually measure, tweak, and improve. So the goal is to grow, and then the problem you're trying to solve is, so again, you protect yourself all the time. So you're building a business that's got inherent protection in it by growing and looking at all those other variables, right? But now there's a third one that I like to talk about. And again, as I said, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And the reason why I say that, because change is becoming so important. Everything changes so fast. In this digital economy, trading economies, everything is changing. So you must be the change. You must be prepared. You must be able to see it coming around the corner so you can react and sometimes be proactive and predict the change. If you're not embracing the change, again, you will fall behind. Everything is being disrupted at the moment. How we do business, where people work, what they're doing inside their businesses, their supply chains, and all the impacts of global supply chains at the moment, you need to change. So you need to have a change element to any business model that you have at the moment. And once you do that, again, it's not about doing it once, it's all about continually iterating and adapting to what the scenarios are presenting to you outside your business. So it's really important. So the 3 things, just to recap, are protection. Everything, your supply chain, your teams, your people, your customers, and future customers. Then growth, grow your business, and if you do it correctly, you're inherently protecting that as well. And then change is the only constant. Be the change and embrace it, and bring your teams along that journey with you. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please get in touch. I'd love to help.